Well, guys, wow. Wow. Amber Heard, Johnny Depp, Amber has lost. Amber has lost. Johnny has won. Johnny Depp wins defamation case against former wife Amber Heard. Wow. I mean, we've all been watching this court thing happening over the past, I don't know, it feels like a year now. But for Johnny, it feels like 6 years, obviously. God, the poor guy, right? I saw this. Have a look at this. I saw this on the internet today. And I was like, yep, I need to share this with my followers because, I mean, pretty much, right? Fuck. Wow. Wow. I want to show you guys a few things today. Johnny and Amber Heard verdict. Photos of the devastated actress emerge as the world reacts. Take a quick look at this. Here are some photos of, poor old Amber Heard. Sad. I mean, look, don't take this the wrong way. I do feel sorry for her. I really do. Like, I'm not going to be a bastard and be like, ha ha ha, I do feel sorry for her. She was obviously hoping to win. And she fucking hasn't, all right? She at the end of the day, she's a human being too. And that's just how it is. She's a human being too. I do feel sorry for her. She's now a mum. She's got a kid, an adopted child, I believe, or something like that. But yeah, shit, Johnny Depp. Oh my God, absolute for the win. Good on you, Johnny. Here's a quick little snippet from the Law and Crime channel. This thing goes for 13 minutes, but we're only going to play it for maybe 10, 15 seconds, okay, just to get a picture of what actually happened in the courtroom in case you haven't seen it. Here we go.
Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven by clear and convincing evidence that Ms. Heard acted with actual malice? Answer, yes.
It goes on for
As
much
against Amber
longer.
Heard, we, the jury, award compensatory damages in the amount of $10 million. As against Amber Heard, we, the jury, award punitive damages in the amount of $5 million.
Wow, and it just goes on and on and on, but my goodness, I mean, you could have heard a pin drop in the courtroom. The lawyers knew, Amber knew what was happening. Yeah, they had lost. They had lost the case. Amber has got to pay Johnny $10 million plus $5 million. Now, strangely enough, Johnny actually ended up losing a little bit. Basically, they were both of them were defaming each other, okay? Amber's defaming him, and Johnny's defaming Amber, okay? And so the jury said anyway. So basically, Johnny Depp has to pay Amber $2 million. But like I said, Amber has to pay him 15. So she may as well just pay 13 and call it a day, right? She's lost. She's completely lost this one. Quick little read from this. The jury of 5 men and 2 women reached a verdict unanimously, saying Depp had proven all elements of defamation. The jury also found the majority of Miss Heard's allegations to be false and conveyed a defamatory implication. She was awarded US $2 million for one of her claims, like we said, but Johnny Depp is to receive $15 million in total damages. So, wow. I honestly don't remember a court case that has been this interesting ever. Like, there's the occasional murderer that's been found, right? There's my shirt looks a bit weird on camera, but anyway, there's the occasional murderer who's done some murdering, okay, and they have to go to court, right, to defend themselves. Like the O.J. Simpson, trial and case, right? That was pretty huge back in the day. Was it as big as this? I mean, it's probably as big as this, yes, but you don't really have too many of these court situations happening very often. Like the amount of heat, the amount of drama pretty much everyone and the dog wants to know what happened. And I was very, very interested the whole time. Sometimes I was actually in bed at 3, 4 in the morning with my phone. American Psycho. I was looking at my phone like half asleep, watching it live on my phone almost every night. It's been so interesting, right? But this was Amber Heard's statement from her Instagram account, right? This was her last thing that she posted just before the trial began. I'm not going to read any of that for you guys, but this is pretty much what she has said now after losing today, right? The disappointment I feel is beyond words. I'm heartbroken that the mountain of evidence still was not enough to stand up to the disproportionate power, influence, and sway my ex-husband has, right? I'm even more disappointed with what this verdict means for other women. We'll get to this in a second, okay? It's a setback. It sets back the clock to a time when a woman who spoke up and spoke out could be publicly shamed and humiliated. It sets back the idea that violence against women is to be taken seriously. I believe Johnny's attorneys succeeded in getting the jury to overlook the key issues of freedom of speech and ignore evidence that was so conclusive that we won in the UK. I'm sad I lost this case, but I'm also sadder that I seem to have lost a right I thought I had as an American to speak freely and openly. I mean, as a right to have free speech, yes, but if you kind of say shit that's fucking wrong and defame someone's character, say, yes, this person's sexually and physically abusing me and mentally abusing me, I mean, fucking hell, if that shit's false, if that shit's not real, I mean, you better be worried you're going to get fucking sued, right? Because, fuck. It just reminds me of something, though, that just came in my head right now. Remember that bicyclist, Lance Armstrong? He has one testicle. Basically, he was suing people left, right, and center that said that he was doing drugs. Because he was, right? He was doing drugs. He was doping the Tour de France, right? And this arsehole was actually suing people that said he was doing drugs. And he won in court. Fuck! I mean, that's fucking terrible, right? That shit shouldn't be happening. And that was obviously a misjustice. It shouldn't have happened. But situations like this, I think we're all pretty clear at this point that Amber Heard was lying, okay? And obviously the jury have seen it that way. Fuck. There we go, right? Now, this is Johnny Depp's Instagram page, okay? And this is the thing that he said. Now, because this writing looks a bit gibberish to me, and I have to squint my eyes to actually see it properly, we're going to read it from this little statement right here, all right? So 6 years ago, my life, the life of my children, the lives of those closest to me, and also the lives of the people who for many, many years have supported and believed in me were changed forever. We're forever changed, right? All in the blink of an eye. False, very serious and criminal allegations were livid at me via the media, which triggered an endless barrage of hateful content. Although no charges were ever brought against me, it had already traveled around the world twice within a nanosecond, and it had a seismic impact on my life and in my career, as you can imagine, right? 6 years later, the jury gave me my life back. I am truly humbled, says Johnny. My decision to pursue this case, knowing very well that the height of the legal hurdles that I would be facing and the inevitable worldwide spectacle into my life, was only made after considerable thought. He obviously put a lot of thought into this, knowing what would happen, right? It obviously paid off for him. From the very beginning, the goal of bringing this case was to reveal the truth, regardless of the outcome. Speaking the truth was something that I owed to my children and to all those who have remained steadfast in their support of me. I feel at peace knowing I have finally accomplished that. It's just a little more, right? I am and have been overwhelmed by the outpouring of love and the colossal support and kindness from around the world. I hope that my quest to have the truth be told will have helped others, right? Men or women who have found themselves in my situation, and that those supporting them never give up, right? Never give up. That's a good philosophy for life, right? I also hope that the position will now return to innocent until proven guilty, which it should be, right? Both within the courts and in the media as well. I wish to acknowledge the noble work of the judge, the jurors, the court staff, and the sheriffs, who he shakes hands with all the time, we've seen in the videos, right? Who have, sacrificed their own time to get to this point, and to my diligent and unwavering legal team, who did an extraordinary job in helping me to share the truth, right? Absolutely. Camille Vasquez, I mean, wow, right? the best is yet to come. I believe that the best is yet to come, and a new chapter has finally begun. Truth never prevails. Truth never, what does that say? Hang on.
Veritas numquam peri.
Truth never perishes. There we go. A very interesting little statement from Johnny Depp. Now, look, I was talking about the thing before with Amber Heard. She's saying it's a setback for women, and women, saying the truth that they've been abused. Now, look, I am absolutely for women telling the truth about their abusers, right? If a man has abused a woman, abso-fucking-lutely, that woman should pursue that legally, or go down to the police area and make a statement. Absolutely, this should not set women back at all. Even Johnny said it. Where did he say it? He said something about women or men. I can't quite remember whereabouts it was now, but if you guys see it, he did say about women and men. It's there somewhere. But anyway, it is there, trust me. I've read it before. Women have known to be the abusers abused. What's that word? The women over the generations and generations have usually been the one to be abused, okay? And that's a very sad thing. And I hope that this doesn't set back women, because there are still a lot of bastards out there that are abusing their partners, right? Women or men, okay? But the majority is women. The women that do seem to be the ones that get abused more. But as we know, men do get abused too. And this has been a long time coming, right? We've heard a lot of stories about this over the years. Men absolutely do get abused from their woman. It is a thing. It's a real thing. And just because we want to keep supporting women doesn't mean that we shouldn't overlook the men that have been abused as well. Clearly not, right? So what will Johnny Depp's legal victory mean for his and Amber's careers? Well, I mean, I'm not going to read any of this, but this is just speculation from a writer, okay? It's anyone's guess. My guess is that Johnny Depp's career absolutely fucking takes off after this. I think Johnny Depp is on for a win. I think his career is going to go absolutely crazy. Now, I think, we've actually heard in the media that his friend, Robert Downey Jr., is actually trying to get, he's Robert Downey Jr. What he wants, he gets, right? Robert Downey Jr. is pretty much getting Johnny Depp, his friend Johnny Depp, into a movie with him. So once that's getting filmed, the roles are just going to keep lining up. And, Johnny Depp has that fragrance that whenever you go to an airport around the world, you at this point in time at least, you see the Johnny Depp posters. You're looking really sexy with a fragrance. I can't remember what the fragrance is called, but they're selling the fragrance like one every 5 seconds all around the world. One every 5 seconds, a fragrance is getting sold on a shelf. The support and love for Johnny is obviously there, and as it should be, right? Amber Heard, though, wow. Even if Amber Heard had won this case, she would have not won in the People's Court. In the People's Court, they would have said, no, you and me, your friend down the street who's been listening to the news, that's the People's Court, right? We would have not thought that she won, okay? Even if she had won, but she hasn't. But if she'd had a won, she still hadn't won, even if she did win, okay? But the fact that she's lost, she's double lost. She's lost in the court, and she's lost in the people's hearts. No one's really interested in her. I can't imagine her career ever getting back to anything, really. She's clearly not going to be in any more DC movies, besides maybe the Aquaman 2, but that's been severely cut. Will they actually cut that completely? We don't know yet, but wow. Even Jason Momoa, her actor in her male co-star in Aquaman 1 and 2, he even started following Johnny Depp in the trial. Wow, if that doesn't scream words of support, then I don't know what does, okay? So I think Amber's career is done. That's it. She's going to have a bit of a recluseful life, I think. I think that's what she probably should do. She should absolutely live a happy life, right? Everybody's entitled to a happy life. She should have a happy life with her daughter or son, or I don't know what the kid is, but an alien, I don't know. Let's hope the kid doesn't grow up to become an habitual liar as well. That's what I really hope. I really, really hope that, okay? Amber Heard and Johnny Depp trial was an orgy of misogyny. Now, this reminds me of the witch trials, right? This was back, hundreds of years ago where, she's a witch, burn her at the stake. I mean, I really do feel sorry for Amber Heard. I mean, the whole fucking world seemed to be against her. The whole fucking world seemed to be with Johnny Depp. And, I mean, wow, the amount of stress that would do on anyone's mind, Wow, can you imagine that? Having, if this happened to you personally, right? Let's just say that you were Amber Heard. I know it's a tough thing to say, but just imagine you were for a second, okay? The whole world would be fucking hating you. The Western world, anyway, would be like, God damn, you're a bitch, Imagine having that hatred poured onto you all around the world, threats and death threats and stuff like that. You walk down the street and people yell at you. I mean, that would be terribly traumatic. So I do hope the girl gets along with the rest of her life. I hope she puts all this behind her, and, let's hope she's fucking learned a lesson. But the witch trial situation, Salem witch trials, I mean, mob mentality, that's what this situation has been. It's been hugely mob mentality vibes going on. I mean, imagine if this wasn't against Amber, but if it was against Johnny, I'm like, poor Johnny, he would have been experiencing this. So, I don't know, mate. I'm just saying maybe court cases shouldn't be streamed in America. Maybe they shouldn't be streamed because it's just, wow. The court of the public opinion, right, is just there. And, I mean, it doesn't matter who wins and loses at the end of the day. If the public hate you, then you've lost for life potentially. So maybe court cases shouldn't be streamed in America because they are not streamed in Australia. In Australia, where I live, in Sydney, Australia, we have artists that literally sit in the courtroom and draw pictures in artwork form of what's actually happening. And then those paintings get released to the media. I know that's shitty, and I know that would have sucked if that was happening in the Johnny and Amber trial. That would have been shitty. But it would have been good for Amber at least. And it would have been good. No, it wouldn't have been good for Johnny because Johnny got the support he did. But I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter if you're right or wrong in the court. The court of public opinion is the thing that you kind of want more so because, I mean, if the whole fucking public turns against you, then what do you have to return to? I mean, most people probably never even knew anything about the whole Johnny Depp and Amber Heard thing. I mean, most people probably had no idea what had happened, what was going on, but obviously all this media attention has absolutely stirred the pot, right? So, God, maybe they shouldn't be streamed live. That's just my thought, but I'm thankful that it was streamed live because it was absolutely amazing to talk about it from our perspective, at least. What do you guys think about the outcome? Do you think that Depp shouldn't be paying her $2 million because he did kind of lose a little bit there? Apparently he was defaming her, but she was majorly defaming him. At the end of the day, she has to pay him 15 mil, and he has to pay her too. So what do you guys reckon about this? Let me know in the comments down below, okay? We're on channel 2. And of course, we're on channel 1. We make travel films around the world. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, @TallBoyGareth. Give us a like and subscribe. Woo! My goodness, this freaking court case got me a little frisky. I'm just letting you guys know, okay? It got me super excited. And we've made a few videos on it, but this will probably be the last video I make on it. I've been Tall. My name's Gareth. See you guys next week. Or tomorrow. See ya.